Vasco da Gama 9 has arrived and brings us some exciting new features. And the first feature I would like to show is the brand new Simple Map mode. This new mode is fantastic for projects where we would like to use only two-dimensional or so-called flat maps. When we create a new project, we can now choose between the extended map mode. This is the standard mode that we all know since version 5 of Vasco da Gama, and the new Simple Map mode. In this mode, we don't have to place our map on the globe, because in this mode the globe really doesn't exist. All the other parameters are equal to the extended map mode. There's no difference. So I've selected here Simple Map mode and accept with OK. And now Vasco da Gama takes me directly to the selection dialog for the map we would like to use in this project. Here we can select an existing map or import a new map. I select Import New Map, and here I have a TIFF file from the center of Berlin, which I created in Vasco Street Maps, and I will set the name for the selection list to Berlin 2D for two-dimensional. Accept with OK, and as you can see, the map is imported directly. There is no need for coordinates or placement in this new Simple Map mode. Here we can set the background color. This is important because since we are working with two-dimensional maps, our maps aren't endless, and if the border of the map comes in the camera view, we obviously need a background. So here we can choose the color. For now I leave it black. I will accept with OK. And now we have this beautiful street map of the center of Berlin directly in front in the editor window. And if I zoom out a little bit, we can see here it's a rectangular two-dimensional map. This is really simply a picture. To control the view in the Simple Map mode, we have zooming out, zooming in, and pressing the right mouse button and moving the mouse up or down, we can tilt the map, and moving it left or right, we can turn it. So we can achieve a nice 3D effect, although we are working with a flat map. And now we can see the effect of the background color, because here we see all the borders of our map. And here we can see that we can create a 3D effect, although we are working with this two-dimensional map. On this map we can place buildings like this one here, and as head objects we can choose 3D objects like I did it here in this little demo. And let's have a look at the camera section for this little route. We are now at the automatic camera mode. Here we have available the manually, the static and the simple camera mode. At automatic camera mode we can select here camera profiles, and now we have not only side glance, but we have now side glance 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 70 degrees, and this is new too. We have now an overall zoom correction. This applies to every camera point, and now we can zoom in further here, and this animation will look like this. Vasco da Gama has new features in the camera section. We all know those fantastic animations like this one here, created with the automatic camera mode. Together with the already known automatic, manually and static camera modes, there is the new simple camera mode. This mode is designed for those situations where we would like to achieve fast results with very little effort. Here we have a simplified set of parameters, fewer things to keep your eye on. The camera automatically follows the head object. And here we have the new overall camera zoom wheel. Here we can zoom in very near, and with only a few mouse clicks we can achieve fantastic results. And in many projects this is all what we need. The absolute highlight among the new features in Vasco da Gama 9 is the new unified timeline. Here in the root editor we always had our timeline, and we had a second timeline too in the camera section. Now we'll set this back to automatic, and now we have here a profile zoom in out with 360 side glance, and this timeline here is now unified with the timeline in the editor. That means both timelines now are the same. There is only one timeline. And since we have now only one timeline, we have now this new button here in the lower left corner, which allows us to switch between the editor view and the camera view. And we can move in our timeline, and so we can control at every point how our animation will look like, and we can switch easily with only one click between the editor and the camera view. This is a huge time saver, which will save us many mouse clicks, and this is a huge step forward in streamlining the workflow in Vasco da Gama 9. The new map and camera modes and the unified timeline make the usage of Vasco da Gama 9 much more intuitive and faster.